Honey Boo Boo breaks silence. Was that crash really an accident? Over a decade ago, a car crash shook reality TV's most infamous family. But now Alana, Honey Boo Boo, Thompson is questioning whether the chaos that unfolded that day was truly accidental or something far darker. She was just 8 years old when it happened. Trapped inside a vehicle driven by her father, Mike Sugar Bear Thompson, alongside her mother Mama June Shannon, and sisters Lauren, Pumpkin, and Jessica, Alana remembers the moment vividly. Sugar Bear was making a left-hand turn when they were allegedly T-boned by another car. The headlines at the time framed it as a typical accident. But Alana, now 19, is no longer convinced. There were just times when my dad, he would get super angry, she told us weekly. You never really knew what he'd do when he was mad. Alana isn't tossing around baseless accusations. She's drawing from years of living with a man whose anger, she says, could erupt without warning. He'd punch walls, rip his clothes off, throw things. It was scary. You never knew what was coming. That crash, she now believes, might not have been random. It might have been a manifestation of the rage her father struggled to contain. A family torn apart. Today, Alana has no relationship with her father. I honestly can't even remember the last time we talked, she admitted. But if you think her relationship with Mama June is rock solid, think again. In a raw, emotional teaser for their new Lifetime show, I Was Honey Boo Boo, June screams at her daughter, accusing her of stealing $30,000. Where's my money? June shouts, pulling out a giant novelty check with a smirk. Off camera, a heartbroken Alana whispers, this isn't a game. And it's not, because in April 2024, June herself admitted to spending the money, her daughter's money, on everything from manicures to utility bills. That money? It was supposed to help fund Alana's future. Instead, it vanished into June's so-called life expenses. Yet even amid the betrayal, Alana remains composed. A young woman who grew up too fast in the glare of the spotlight, now reflecting on a lifetime of trauma disguised as entertainment. From tabloid fodder to survivor, Alana Thompson is no longer just Honey Boo Boo. The sassy pageant Queen America once laughed with an at. She's a survivor of dysfunctional parenting, of exploitation, of silence. She was America's pint-sized pageant princess, bright, sassy, and unforgettable. But behind Alana, Honey Boo Boo, Thompson's glittery rise, the fame was a dark truth that only now, at 18, she's fully ready to confront. As she prepares to tell her story in Lifetime's upcoming biopic, I Was Honey Boo Boo, airing May 17th, Thompson is finally opening up about the betrayal that shattered her trust. Not from a stranger, but from her own mother, Mama June Shannon. There was no I'm sorry. Alana revealed in a gut-wrenching interview, referencing a moment she discovered Mama June had secretly taken $35,000 from her Dancing with the Stars, Junior's earnings, at a time when a young star was already struggling with the weight of a crumbling childhood, a mother's betrayal. Thompson says the money was siphoned from her legally protected Coogan account, a trust fund designed to safeguard a child performer's earnings. I never gave permission. I never even knew she took it, Alana said, her voice laced with disbelief. The cash, taken during one of June's darkest spirals into addiction, was meant to ensure Alana's future. Instead, it vanished silently, while Shannon did return the $35,000 years later. Thompson revealed that she never received a cent from her time on here. Comes Honey Boo Boo, the hit show that made her a household name and reportedly earned the family hundreds of thousands. "There should at least be six figures in that account," she exclaimed during a March 2024 episode of Mama June. Family crisis. "Something's not adding up. My money is somewhere. It needs to be found right now." The shock came when she and her sister, Lauren Pumpkin Efford, checked Alana's Coogan account, only to find mere $33,000. The numbers didn't match up, and the rage that followed made for one of the most explosive storylines in the series' history. Mama June's defense. "I didn't steal it." When cornered by her daughters, Mama June's response stunned fans. "I can't help that there's not more money," she claimed, blaming taxes and life expenses for the missing funds. She argued that much of the money had gone into raising Alana, despite the teen covering many of her own bills since age 12. June even had the audacity to frame the remaining $33,000 as a gift. "That's more than most 18-year-olds start their life with," she said, seemingly forgetting that her daughter had earned it herself under bright lights, camera crews, and public scrutiny since kindergarten. In a separate interview, June tried to clarify. She claimed Alana earned roughly $60,000 on DWTS Juniors and walked away with $35,000 post-taxes. She insisted 20% had gone into the Coogan account as required by law, and that she had added money from a Masked Singer as well. "I didn't really steal any money," she said bluntly, a statement that instantly sparked outrage among longtime fans and critics alike. Forgiveness, but no expectations. For Thompson, the issue runs deeper than dollars. It's about trust, broken, possibly beyond repair. "At the end of the day, she's still my mom," Alana admitted, "but I just no longer have any expectations for her." She recalls the years of chaos, watching her mother unravel under the weight of addiction, holding on to the hope she'd get better one day. That day did come. Shannon has now been sober for over 5 years, but the wounds remain. The road to forgiveness is murky. And while Thompson insists she's moving forward, now a college student with a fresh perspective, the pain of a stolen childhood and exploited stardom isn't so easily erased.